You gotta count it. Wait, we're doing the intro. Go do the intro first.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Patrick, aka Patty, aka Patty freaking Clips, here again. I'm with my boy Ninty SG. You know how we do it. The official hip hop heads. We're diving into some songs. So I know you guys are gonna be disappointed in my boy Ninty. He does not know. He's not up to date with the Pusha T Drake beef. Even though it is giving hip hop that steroid that it needs, you know, it's giving that juice, some old school beef. Two guys going back and forth. So.
It's appealing to the mainstream, I guess.
Yeah. Well, obviously, because Drake has, regardless of what your feelings on Drake, even though I think he sounds the same in every song he puts out, he has like that standing, you know, in terms of like pop hip hop type people. I don't think there's anyone that's bigger than Drake right now. If you're talking about straight hip-hop, obviously you have Drake, Cole. Those people are doing the Royce, Eminem. Those people are doing their things. But if we're talking like pop that appeals to everyone, hip-hop that appeals to everyone, no one is bigger than Drake.
Did we do Joyner Lucas? I'm not racist.
No, we haven't. We need to do that. Want to? Yes, I want to do that because I think it's a good commentary considering I'm a white guy that grew up in an urban area, all black friends. Grew up in the hood. You're obviously black, so I want to do that. We'll get to that. I think it'll be good. My
credentials.
Have you heard it? Have you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, let's get to this. So we're gonna start with the beef. We're gonna do all three songs back to back to back. Pusha T Infrared is the first song that was mentioned in why the beef has become serious. So let's get right into it. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, start it. I think Pusha T's pretty good anyways, to be honest. I think in terms of, like, I know people say Drake got bars, and he does, but...
The game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga, your hooks did it. The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. At the mercy of a...
So pause it real quick. If you don't know that right there is like a big shot at Drake. Quentin Miller is like a guy who's behind all these big songs. He wrote... a verse that Drake pretty much copied and pasted and put into a song. It was not his verse. It was Quentin Miller's verse. He put it in. So, did you catch all the stuff about Trump winning and all that? Your beats and your hooks is banging. That's why the only reason you're on the top is not because of your bars or anything like that. It's all because of your hook, etc. You with me, Ninty?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I was saying,
So
but yeah,
so
can
you
you? Yeah, I heard it all. But yeah, what I'm saying, can you really be upset at somebody for? I mean, they're not stealing nobody's bars. I mean, you could really just call stuff.
No. It's different though. It's different because Quentin Miller has done hooks for people. He's written hooks for people. But the difference is, in the reason Pusha T is taking exception to this, is because Drake is huge. Drake can write and Drake can rap. He has no reason to take verses from people. He has no reason to put someone else's verse into a song and do it like it's his own. He has no reason to do that. I would take exception to it too, because rap is what, like a hip hop or an MC, bro. You write your stuff, you write your bars, and you deliver your bars, and you're filthy. You know. He don't need nobody else's stuff. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Where the codes is missing, when the CEO's blinded by the glow is different. Believe in myself, in the codes and Kendricks. Let the sock puppets play in they roles and gimmicks. Shit, remember
shout out to lyrical rappers.
Grammy, and they ain't even recognize Hove until Annie. So I don't tap dance for the crowd and sing Mammy, cause I'm posed to juggle these flows and nose candy. Yeah. Ferrari, blew the candles out.
That's so filthy.
Niggas, I had to scramble out. They be riding these waves, I pulled my sandals out. Hefe Latin my Grammy, I went the Spanish route. Oh, now it's okay to kill baby. Niggas looked at me crazy like I really killed a baby. Salute Ross, cause the message.
Oh, hold up. So obviously you know that the reason he was saying that is because everyone wanted to defend Birdman when he was stealing Lil Wayne's money and all that stuff. But Pusha T for a long time has said stuff about, obviously Baby got it twisted. The things he's doing are not okay. And that we need to condemn him. But people were saying, no, it's his business. However he wants to do it, it's in the contract, etc., etc. But they're looking at, he's saying, like, people are looking at me like I actually killed a baby. When he was just saying, like, Baby is twisted. The things he's doing is not cool. And real quick, back to the Jay-Z bar. You catch that? Will Smith won the first Grammy.
Yeah.
But they didn't even recognize Hove until he put out Annie. Like, that's so filthy because Jay-Z, when a lot of people don't know it now, but when obviously you go listen to old Jay-Z, a lot of street music, a lot about drugs. Pusha T is known for his drug bars. But anyways, let's go. Let's keep it going. 3, 2, 1.
He see what I see when you see Wayne on tour. Flash without the fire.
We'll try not to pause it too much too, because we need to get to like the last song. 3 songs. So.
Shit, I've been exposed. I took the crack and built the wire. Now who do you admire? Your rap songs is all trying my patience. Them prices ain't real without inflation. I done flew it, I done grew it. Been a conduit. More than 9 bags on my bitches, I done blew it. See through it, neck E-glue it. Hablan Espanol, I eat to it. Let Steven talk streaming in Shazam numbers. I'll ensure that you getting every gram from us. Let's cram numbers. Easily, the only rapper sold more dope than me was Eazy-E. How could you ever write
He said that because Drake said he doesn't really sell drugs.
But let us all
you don't even write your songs.
We all know what niggas for real been waiting on. Push.
I don't know if there's any more bars after that. So as you can tell, it's pretty much all towards Drake though. Don't write your own songs. Only reason you're popular is your beats and your hooks. I think we're good. I think we will move on to next.
Yeah. All right. Next
is Duppy. So all in all, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad song, but obviously there's a lot of shots at Drake. It's not too subtle. I mean, there's clear indications of like you're not that big. You know, it's all because of your beats, all because of your hooks. All right, let's try to get through this song. We'll stop a couple times if we need to. You could just talk over it too. I think, but at this point, everyone's heard it except for you, because you know you're an old man, you locked in your own cave. But everyone else has heard it, so we'll just keep it going. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Oh, you don't have it?
Right. No, I have it. Is this his response?
This is Drake's response. So
Infrared?
So Infrared came out on the album. He put the song out. I think it was 3 days later or 4 days later. Drake put out the Duppy freestyle.
Oh.
Then 4 or 5 days after. No, sorry, 3 days after that, when the weekend was over, Pusha T put out his response, The Story of Adidon. So it was like really close, direct responses to each other. All right, let's get it. 3, 2, 1.
I'm in shock. The nerve, the audacity.
And no free advertising.
Okay. So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Dead I'm a Steve. Must've had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send shots, well I gotta challenge those.
Yikes.
But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents, I think it's good and now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin and him then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty of niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart, you an approachable dude. Man, you might have sold to college kids for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. I had a microphone of yours, but then the signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. Please believe your demise will be televised.
Oh, he's just.
And as for Q,
right.
changed his life
Yeah, this is
times.
response.
Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all acting like you made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Yeah, who gassed you to play with me? Man, you made this shit as easy as ABCs. Whoever supposedly making me hits, but ain't got no hits, sound like they need me. My hooks did it, my lyrics did it, my spirit did it. I'm fearless with it, yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time, cause you older than a nigga you running behind. Look, Holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams.
That's his fiance.
Get out your feelings.
Virginia Williams.
It's gonna be a cool summer for you. I told Weezy and Baby I'ma done them for you. Tell Ye we got an invoice coming to you. Considering that we just sold another 20 for you. To be honest. Duppy.
So if you don't know, Pusha T's on Good Music. When he was talking about you're older than the dude behind you, Kanye West is the one who produces all Pusha T's music. He's saying you're older than Kanye. How you out here like?
He's older than Kanye. He's older than Drake too.
Yeah, he's a lot older. He's been rapping 20 years, so that's Duppy though. But obviously you can see like clear
so
shots.
Go back. I want to go back to go back to like the 205. Oh, let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. I mean, so it wasn't really a shot.
No. A lot of people are saying like it's not even equivalent because he literally just says her name.
I mean, he said ring on you, and I get it. That's like how it's his fiance, so ring on you. So I mean, that's not a shot at all.
No, not really. And the thing is, there were a lot of shots at the label. There were a lot of shots at the way they conduct themselves. They're all snakes. They're all in it for themselves. They don't want each other to shine. They're all just trying to blow up. So I get it. Like, but for me, like this was not like. Wait till or let's just go on to the next one. Then we could discuss the 3 tracks in whole. Because when you hear this, and you see the album art, that's the picture Pusha T put out with it. It's a real picture Drake took. He took it a long time ago, apparently, is what we've been told. So I have it paused. So the picture of Drake in blackface, that's a real picture that he got.
Oh.
And people try to say like, oh, Pusha T, you edited a picture. He responded with, I'm no internet kid. I'm not out here editing no pictures. He really found that on a website. So
interesting.
Everything he says in the song, as far as I understand, as far as I know, my fact checking is 100% real. So, all right, you ready?
Duppy wasn't really coming for Kanye as much as like you said. The label.
No. Yeah, it was the label, Good Music. He mentioned Kanye 1 or 2 times. Talking about how, he's older. He says Ye's name. He says Kanye at the very end. He says we got an invoice coming Ye's way, which is not, it's not a big deal. He's just saying I'm going to hit him up and discuss the beef, you know what I'm saying? Or discuss what you said. He didn't say Kanye's whack or nothing. Wait till you hear this, though. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We won't need to stop. It's a slow pace. Tell me if you know the beat, though.
Easy money. It's about to be a surgical summer. Chop the tops off the coupes. The Cuatrocientos Ochenta.
You know this?
The spider joint.
Jay-Z.
I don't think so.
Story of OJ.
You know we gotta cut the heads off these snakes, right? Watch the body drop. Drug dealing aside, ghost writing aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies. I started at the home front, I'm on one. Dennis Graham, stay off the gram, bitch, I'm on one.
Alright, hold up, pause it. So there's a couple things, obviously, yeah. Direct response. Dennis Graham is Drake's dad. For people who don't know, most people already know this song has been broken down by everybody. But for you, if you don't know, immediately after Infrared, Drake's dad went on Twitter or on Instagram and posted a picture talking about, don't come for my son, like you guys aren't on the same level, stuff like that. And his dad is known for posting like, lavish pictures of him with women and stuff like that.
Yeah, he be at the club like.
Oh yeah, for sure. So for people who don't know, that's who that is. Obviously, we'll get into it. It's gonna get pretty vicious. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Front, I'm on one. Dennis
I'm on one was Drake's breakout song.
You mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake.
Sandy's his
winner,
mom.
but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit, Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit, nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough. Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap enough. Since you name dropped my fiance, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. My baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol.
Alright, hold up, because you probably don't know.
Jesus.
So the girl, his baby mama, he don't put it on blast. It came out, the whole reason everyone knows about it, the few people who don't know about it, it came out on TMZ a while ago. He was caught with her and their kid. She lives in France with the baby. So they're saying border patrol because obviously Drake lives in Canada, in Toronto. And we don't know. No one knows much about the whole situation with the baby. We just know what he says. So, right, we're good. 3, 2, 1.
Adonis is your son, and he
That's his actual name.
More than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star. Let her be your world. Yeah. How dare you put yay in my verses? I'm selfish. I want all of the curses. I'm pre-booking the churches. Me versus 3 hearses. If we all go to hell, it'll be worth it. Already aligned with the greats. And on that same note, the only ones I chase are 2 ghosts. Still giving you classics. That's the only thing that dates me. OVO 40, hunched over like he 80.
This is not cool though.
How much time he got? That man is 666.
Not
I got
cool.
the devil flow, nigga. 666. Surgical summer with it. Snip, snip, snip. And you don't really want it with him. Surgical summer vibe.
So he went in hard. The 40 bars kind of rubbed me the wrong way though. You know about 40, right?
No.
40 is Drake's producer.
Daytona.
He was there's important things to know about that. The very end though, he says volume 1, which means he has more tracks. He says surgical summer, like he wants to. He don't mind going all summer. But anyways, back to 40. 40 is Drake's producer. He was diagnosed with MS, and so when he says 40 leans over like he 80, he's essentially saying because, and it's not his fault. It's because of the disease, you know. He's like kind of hobbled now, like his health is pretty bad. And then he goes in.
That's a little fucked up.
Oh, it's very messed up. And then he goes in with the how much time he got, tick tick tick, like the sound in the hospital, you know. And then he said that man, he's sick.
And then he uses his
I got issues.
sample.
I'm not gonna lie. I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's rap beef. He said his fiance's name. There's things you could say, but for me, like, his producer is like, he can't control that he got MS. MS is a real serious disease, and like those just seem like this dude has bars. Pusha T got bars. Like he can rap.
And that's fine. I mean,
he didn't need to.
That's a little unnecessary.
He didn't need to do that, bro.
Yeah.
And not to mention, like, Drake insulted the whole. He didn't come at Pusha personally, in my opinion, or anyone in Pusha's life. He said his fiance's name. That's all he said. So we have now we have this uncovered blackface picture of Drake. Yeah. We have a fact about his son and his baby's mama, who was a porn star, that a lot of people didn't know about. Some did. If you're a real like hip hop enthusiast, you follow people on Twitter and Instagram, you keep up with TMZ. But a lot of people didn't know that. That was not mainstream information. So he came out with all that. Talked about his mom never winning, his mom being left when he was 5. Talked about his dad paraded himself in suits on Instagram. Talking about he said a Steve Harvey suit made him. Talking about the only reason he made it is because of the suit. It wasn't because of him. Mm-hmm. Like it was vicious. There was some stuff. The 40 stuff, like I said, for me personally. As somebody who's had relatives who've been sick and had disease, he can't control that. That's just like, I get it, but like I don't. That's just too much.
I don't even get it because I mean, there's nothing in his direction that was that hard.
There are some people though. Yeah, it's not like it's the thing with self defense. Self defense is responding with the force that is equal to what you were hit with, right?
Yeah. So now you're just being.
I just don't get it. It's like
not necessarily a bully. Not saying Drake can't.
But then a lot of people have like obviously ether is full of nothing but insults, and then you had Jay-Z talk about how he had a used condom in the baby's car seat. And then a lot of people are like, oh, well, that was back in the day. Jay-Z apologized for that immediately after. Jay-Z said that. Jay-Z talked about having a used condom in the baby's car seat.
Oh.
Yeah, and his baby's like. And then you know with the 50 beef, 50 was taking photos with Rick Ross's wife, right? Or with his baby. There was videos out there of him giving was it Rick Ross? I think it was. It was somebody. He was giving him money, and the baby was like, "Oh, thank you. I love you so much, 50."
Oh wow.
So like, I get it. Beef goes hard, but like, God, dude, MS. We're making fun of MS now.
I saw that. Was it 50 Cent responded
to what? This?
To I think to this exclusive. This.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to look into that after this video.
I don't think it's like he responded like I think he's just like talking about it.
Yeah, I got you. So we'll see. Drake. So this is the issue though. So people wanted Pusha T to respond immediately, and he went on the interview and talked about how he doesn't respond. He's on his own internal clock. He's not like these little, mainstream rappers who post stuff on Instagram and Periscope. And they're working out and they're promoting stuff. He don't do all that. He just raps. So he put out the song in what? I think, like I said, I think it was 3 or 4 days. But I think it's been a week since this came out. Right?
The 29th of May is when this was posted on World Star.
Oh, yeah. So the 29th. So no. It's been 4 days.
So he's.
So if we're saying, which I think is an issue with the age of social media where we have all these time clocks and all that. But if we're going by what has been done so far, Drake put something, and Drake's working on his album. That's why he said, "Don't come at me when I'm in album mode." So he's actively recording. Supposedly, what I watched right before this is Drake is gonna try and bring in some people for the next diss track. How you feel about that?
I don't know. I don't.
Doesn't that kind of buy into what Pusha T is saying? Like, you got ghostwriting, now you're bringing in your boys from the label. Like, the rumor is that Lil Wayne's gonna be on the next diss track.
That'd be very interesting.
But for me, it's like he didn't say nothing about nobody in Drake's camp. He just attacked, except for his producer, but he attacked people who are personal to Drake, right?
Well, I mean, he didn't say. He said something about Birdman again this time.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Well, I mean.
He said the M's count different when Birdman cut the pie. Obviously, the millions don't look the same because Birdman is notorious for obviously siphoning money, et cetera.
I know Birdman and Wayne not talking. So.
Yeah. So I don't get why does Lil Wayne get into this?
I mean,
like Drake is catching bodies right now. He just caught a body, like. And then Kanye tried to go on Twitter and squash the beef. He went on Twitter and this after this track came out. He went on Twitter and said like, "Oh, a line has been crossed. From our side, this beef is over," or something like that.
I mean, that's kind of
how you feel about
this? He's Kanye declaring that
it's not him, right? It's not good. It's not good music, right? That's my feeling.
But also, if you kind of look at it like this, kind of Kanye declaring that Pusha T won, almost.
True. Yeah. My thing is like, how do you say that? Because all Drake has to do is, bro. He said it's Beyonce's name. It wasn't even condescending. He didn't say nothing about sleeping with her. He didn't say nothing about her personally. He just mentioned her name.
Yo, on the
and then this comes out. So if Drake doesn't respond to this, then Drake has lost all credibility in terms of real raw hip hop, right?
Yeah.
You gotta say something. You gotta do something.
He'd be D-Ranked is now a pop artist.
Honestly, right? Like, if somebody come out with this, talks about the story of your wife and your or your girlfriend, your baby's mama and your baby, your mom, your dad, your
Bro,
you're a sick producer, and you don't say nothing. Like, you're done. For me, you're done.
When Drake comes back, I feel like Pusha T's wedding is gonna be delayed.
Like, yeah, honestly,
something like that.
For me though, like, if you don't put something out soon and it's not real and hard, for me, like, when I listen to Forever, I'm just skipping Drake's bars. Like, he's not a rapper. He don't deserve to be on that track.
But the whole what was it, Summer 16 or Summer? It was Summer 16, right?
Yeah.
So that whole beef that happened. So I'm thinking, are we reopening those wounds? It's going to be Summer 18.
I don't know. I mean, that died out quick though. The whole Meek Drake beef. It was not this. Like, this song already has more punch and more substance than that entire beef.
And more just all. Because
in Duppy, Drake literally it was honest and it was direct. While it wasn't personal, it was not personal at all, except for obviously one bar. Well, sorry, not even a bar, one name. It wasn't personal, but he was direct and honest with his feelings of the label, of the people who are behind Pusha T and Pusha T himself. He said, "You're old and you're outdated."
Dang.
So, but that's the beef. That's the video. We appreciate you watching. Make sure you check out Ninty SG's channel. The link will be in the description below.
Upload daily.
In my opinion, if Drake does not respond to this, Drake is no longer a rapper.
Yeah, he has.
I agree. He's a pop star.
Yeah.
Because this is disrespectful. There's no other way to describe it. It's raw and it's rap, but it's mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
So shout out to Drake's baby Adonis. Oh, if you didn't catch the Adidas press tour line, Adidon, Adidon, however people are saying it. Adidon. That's the name that Drake gave he's getting a clothing line with Adidas. So essentially what it is a combination of Adonis and Adidas. So ADI, Adidas, and then Adon from his son's name, Adonis. So he put them together. So they're saying you don't claim your son, you don't have your son with you, you're not putting him out there like, proudly, yet you use him for, his idea was, that's what I want my clothing line to be. The combination of Adidas and my son.
Oh, okay.
So why are you using him to cash out, but you don't claim him? You don't have him in Canada.
Oh well, okay. Yeah, obviously that's messed up. But we'll talk about it later. Let's go ahead.
Thank you for watching. It'll probably be a 45-minute video. You know how we do. We don't hesitate. So thanks. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Any tracks you want to know? How do you feel? Who's winning so far? Does Drake have to respond? Are you supporting Drake? Was the 40 stuff a little too much? Let me know in the comments below.
Peace.